What's up, Online guys? Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is chapter 279. When we last left off, we were just about to continue with the crowd pleaser mission, which is find and talk to Gadaros. I did do some stuff off screen. I went around and collected all of the Ostrakas for Atlantis. I don't know why I added an extra T there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're still rocking the same armor we normally are, but with the Atlantean gear. Can't remember the name of the... That looks sick. Can't remember the name of the position of our... Position of our title. What? Say that again. The title of our position. There we go. But it's not here nor there. Anyways, let's go ahead and work on this mission. We'll see what happens. I want to finish this up, but I don't think I'll be able to do that today. I don't know how much longer we have in the game, but probably longer than I have time for.
Ah, the Castis! Thank the stars. I was beginning to lose all hope.
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
If your shows have become boring, you just need to get more creative.
The humans are primitive. Their tastes basic. They like life's simpler joys. Blood, tragedy, romance, that sort of thing.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes, I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Vicastis Alexios takes on Atlantis' finest warriors. You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pancration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city!
It's worth a try.
An arena's an arena. How much different could it really be?
Welcome one!
Alright, defeat the Atlantean guards. Eliminate 2 guards with arrows to please the crowd.
Tonight we have a very special guest. The Vicastis of Atlantis.
Did that guy just instantly...
Our hero's first talent comes from the vault of Atlantis itself. How mighty the Castis overcome the power of the Atlantean gods? Let's find out!
One...
All right, Alexios. Be entertaining. That's what he said.
2...
What a display!
That can be entertaining. Damn, I thought this guy would die. 1, 2... Not today. That's that. Easy.
This is definitely not a Pancration.
Easy.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Vicastis to overcome?
Well, let's see. Fight the arena's champion. was gonna say he always jumps out of range of my last heavy attack there, but he hasn't the last few times. He even tried to heal. How cute. Obliterated.
Has been bested. Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will he show mercy? Or will he spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gaidiros will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dicastis. You fought honorably.
A fitting end to a glorious life spent in service to you, the audience. Now, on to the grand finale. And here we are, the end of today's event. Next to face our Dicastis' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the gods. What is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
Enough! I am not doing this!
Not gonna kill unarmed people.
Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered. What a show! What a show!
The people seemed entertained.
And why wouldn't they be? You put on a performance for the ages.
This won't help the relations between your people. The humans will see what's going on eventually.
I fear that if we stop things will just get worse. But you see things differently than all of us here.
Maybe their tastes aren't so primitive. Maybe they'll surprise you.
I wish I had your optimism. But only time will tell. Perhaps I'll even recruit a few humans to help me.
Arena Champion Spear. Yeah, I mean, that was decent up until that point where he was like, oh yeah, do this. You know, kill unarmed civilians. They have no weapons. It just wasn't right. Rebel scum, find and talk to Amphiries. Amphiries rules over the northeastern part of the Pormus Ring. He is interrogating people southeast of the fortified Noma of Autochitonos. Which is this one? Southeast. So he should be over here somewhere. Might even be faster to just ride out there from here. If I follow this road.
That's one Archon helped. I hope they're not all this intense.
But we got to see in like perspective, and I mean we've seen it since I've started doing it, but we got to see in perspective how much damage I can do if I hit the percentage chance to do 25% of my assassin damage. Because that arena champion had like a quarter health left, and I absolutely drained him.
This is it.
Alright, let's find out what's going on here.
That must be Amphiries.
Hey, we were here earlier.
Let him pass. Amphiries, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
I'm sure everything you do isn't without reason. But if you didn't call them animals, you might get a better reaction.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal.
Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Good or bad, they are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium, so I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
This one said they plan to launch an attack. Someone needs to destroy the resistance.
This guy in the
before that
background, though,
happens.
Jesus Christ.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dicastis. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
Killing people will just make the fire spread faster. If we destroy their supplies and their weapons, they can't oppose the issue.
I admire your optimism. But I fear it will not be enough. However, it's your decision to make.
Just leave it to me. I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
I mean, I see both points, right? Obviously, if I kill them, it'll keep them in line for only a little bit, but he is right. Destroying shit isn't really going to stop them. Oh well. Burn the supply crates to stop the human resistance. Why is there ice through here?
I should be extra careful in this area.
I can't wait to skewer my first issue.
Are you sure they're as easy to kill?
You kidding? I heard she's already killed two of them.
I don't know. I think we'd have heard something about that.
Wasn't sure if I hit that one or not.
It'll be hard to form resistance if they have no supplies.
Just like that, we're gone. And I didn't even kill anyone. You gotta, I was gonna say condemn, that's not the word. Gotta admire that.
Dicastis, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
That would have been overkill.
You can never be too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I destroyed their supplies and equipment.
You believed you saved lives by being merciful, but the truth is that more will die in the end.
Either way, that was gonna happen.
I am the Dicastis. I chose the best course of action as I saw it.
Forgive my bluntness. I just believe your judgment could have been impaired by the fact you're part human.
Apology accepted.
I wanna...
One more Archon to go. Maybe I should just do their jobs too.
I want to say that this guy has a point to why he was against the humans so violently, but maybe he doesn't. He could have provoked everything, I don't know. Find and talk to Azaz. Or Azaz. Azaz? I think it's Azaz. Is working in the northeastern part of the Okios of Atlantis. He helps people south of the Doma of Amphiurus. So it should be down here somewhere. If I head from the Tower of Intuition, I should find him. So I want to head that way.
Εστιμιασμός μυτιόμενος ή να κλονίσει την ισορροπία του πνεύματος. Τας γυναίκας διαπέχεσθε πόρο ταύτης, το αυτό λαμβανόμεθα ότι πότε έφυγε μετά της αγέλης.
If it's due south, it would be down here more. So we'll check that area. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Zazais, a physician and an archon?
Maybe he's going to want that shroud that I took a while ago. That would make this quick and super easy.
What have I missed? What must I do?
Zazais, you have your hands full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
If you think this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for Vigastis. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
Good thing I already have it.
I've brought the, glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it. Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
Fucking hilarious.
Azais, what the fuck did you do?
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
This device is your only chance of stopping the sickness. You need to keep trying.
Yes, you're right. Not trying will just mean more innocent lives are lost. I think if I make some adjustments, I can get it to function on humans correctly.
We've seen it in the future. We know it does work.
Everyone seems to be looking much better. Well, almost everyone.
The device still needs work, but it has incredible potential. Poseidon won't be happy that we broke his law, but I'm glad you were the one to do it and not me. In any case, I'm eternally grateful for your help. Thank you.
Easy peasy. Halfway to level 90, but Who knows if we'll get to level 90 by the end. It's hard to say. Burden of leadership. Report back to Atlas. We'll do just that. Let's go from the Palace of Poseidon. Might not be quicker than going from that viewpoint to the west of the Doma, but let's see what Atlas has to say about this now. Apparently it would have been faster if I went from the tower because he's up here. I thought he would have been back in his, like, not sanctuary, but throne room, I guess. I don't know. Really? I had to walk all the way here just to hit that waypoint. Okay. There's a lot more guards on duty than there usually is. Maybe I'm just noticing them more, I don't know.
Vicastis, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
You asked me to help the Archons. I did. Their problems are solved.
Their problems only existed because they couldn't perform the duties their roles demanded.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Vicastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Once Poseidon finds out what you've done, he won't let you get away with it.
That is our way. The way of progress. You are not one of us. I've seen your compassion to those who dwell in this city. Perhaps our ways are not as perfect as Poseidon thinks they are.
Parents do what they think is best, but it doesn't mean they're always right. We have to look out for each other, no matter what we're told.
Wise, Dicastis. I respect your decision. For the moment.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule this city, Alexios, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. This city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Dicastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, now we're 3/4 of the way to level 90. Seems like there's a quest right outside the door here. Let's go pick it up.
These devices are incredible. I almost feel like I can hear them speaking to me.
Is that chick? It is.
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good Dicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, the Castis. Let's go.
She's like, just piss him off. Alright, blood gets in your eyes. Escort Olympus to Atlas.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
We're gonna be here just talking, all of a sudden we're gonna hear a and we're gonna look over and there's gonna be blood all over his bedroom.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Okay, make him envious. I can do this.
Elpis? What are you doing here? With him, no less.
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. He'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Dicastis?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Elpis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me.
Told you. What a dumbass.
What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the Isu with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
I love how even she's taller than me now, and this guy's just sitting here like, interesting. He's like, I didn't say anything.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, Dicastis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hope to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
Bring the good you've always dreamed of to your reign.
I will, Dicastis. Thank you for your help.
Alpice will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Great, that's what I was thinking. Also, I'm quickly realizing that I was completely wrong and that I'm going to hit 90 very easy. So now it's more of a, how high of a level will I get before we finish with the game. Also, I realize now too that even when I finish with the DLC, because I completely forgot,